must really be going crazy. It can't be true, so... why do I think that's Guy Whitney?
You should know it. Hello.
Jim?
Oh, Val.
Hi, am I disturbing you?
No, not at all. I was just fixing up the stage. It's nice to hear from you.
Yeah, well, I have a question about those pictures you left with me.
Oh, yeah. They weren't very important. They were just for the scrapbook, you know.
Jim, when did you say you took those pictures?
Oh, I don't know.
Was it recent?
Yeah, it was about 10 days, 2 weeks ago.
That's what I thought you said.
It's just that there's someone in one of those pictures that couldn't have been there. Not 2 weeks ago, anyway.
What? What are you talking about, Val? I don't know what you mean.
Well, maybe I'm just mistaken. Listen, don't worry about it. Forget it. I'll figure it out. The pictures are ready.
Oh, great. Well, then I'll come by and pick them up.
No, you don't have to do that. I'll just leave them.
Okay. I'd like to see you.
I'd like to just leave them.
Okay.
Well, good night, Jim.
Good night, Val.
Who else can I show this to?
What are you doing now?
Well, what's it look like? I'm doing laundry.
Well, at least you aren't packing your bags. I guess Smiley was right.
Right about what?
Well, you told me you were feeling better about things. You told me so yourself. And since you're sprucing up the place, well, I guess that's a good sign now, huh?
Well, anything to make you happy, heck.
Aw, shit. You want a beer?
No, thanks.
Ah.
Hey, where's Johnny? He was supposed to help me with this. The turkey?
You don't know?
No.
Oh. Johnny is in the Caribbean.
What?
Smiley sent him to the tropics, to the island of St. Eleanor.
Smiley sent him? What for? And who's paying for the
Calm
bill?
down, calm down. Now, our dear lady Buffy Revere gave Johnny a little bank account. He bought the ticket himself, and he bought himself a nice white dinner jacket so he could look his best for Mrs. Whitney.
I see. Ravens in the Caribbean vacation.
And Smiley thought it would be an ideal place to start a romance. You know, palm trees, soft breezes, Latin rhythms.
You guys are really going the distance. I mean, the long distance.
If it pays off, it'll be worth it. And I got a feeling it's going to pay off.
Come in.
Ta-da!
Hey, what are you doing, partner? Come on back.
And they say you can't find a cop when you need one.
I'll be. When'd you get back from the Big Apple?
Oh, just about an hour ago. Dropped my bags, came over to see if the bad guys had gotten to you yet.
Oh, no way. I've been doing so much desk work, the worst thing that could have happened was I stapled my thumb to a police report or something. Hey, sit down.
All
Want a
right.
beer?
Oh, as long as you're buying.
Okay. Wes, good to see you again.
Yeah,
I thought
well,
maybe you wouldn't come back.
I knew the trip was kind of sudden.
Yeah, I figured it was because Star left kind of suddenly.
Yeah, well, you figured right. Couldn't very well let her go off that way, thinking whatever she must have been thinking. She knows about Dee Dee.
Yeah, I know she does.
You do?
Well, you see, Raven told me that she sort of blurted out the truth. Look, she didn't mean any harm.
Oh, come on, give me a break with that.
No, Calvin, she told me she didn't even know that Star was at your apartment when she
Yeah,
went
well,
there
she
to see
wasted
you.
no time taking advantage of a golden opportunity, let me tell you.
I don't know what reason she could have had to do something
Well,
so
she
cruel.
thought she had a reason. She was sore because she found that I was continuing the investigation on the Gunther Wagner case.
No, I know. She was pretty upset when she heard that. Look, Calvin, I'm really sorry about this.
Yeah, hey, look, don't sweat it. I was pretty upset about it when it first happened to us. As a matter of fact, I am determined that one day I'm going to pay Raven back for what she did to me.
Hey, you take it easy. Remember, you're a cop.
Yeah. Look, have you seen Dee Dee lately?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I had lunch with her this afternoon.
Yeah, well, how is she?
Walking wounded.
I hope you don't mean that.
She's really hurt, Calvin. I don't know. I think maybe she thought you weren't coming back or something.
How could she think that? How could I not come back? My job is here.
Well, there's jobs in New York, you know. I mean, they need cops there, too.
Yeah, well, they've got cops. And they've got tall buildings and Broadway shows, subways, and lots of people. One thing they haven't got, though, something I've decided I can't live without. And that's Dee Dee Bannister.
Wife brings it in with her.
Yeah, you know, one of those cute little things with the pearl handles.
Well, why not diamonds?
No, it's too flashy. Okay, so the jealous wife comes into the room and says, "Aha! I told you what I'd do if I ever caught you with another woman."
Who's writing this dialogue?
Well, it's improvised, of course. Raven is staring down the barrel of a dangerous Derringer.
I thought it was a gun.
Well, Derringer is a gun. There are blanks in it, though.
Like in Gavin Wiley's gun.
Exactly, except she doesn't know that the same way that Gavin Wiley didn't know that. Get the parallel?
Oh, yes, I get the parallel. Don't you think Raven will get it, too?
No way. I mean, she has never met or seen Johnny Gentry. Jinx Avery either.
And Johnny is not Johnny. He's Lance Halliday. You like that? I made that up myself.
Yeah, and the wife will be called Mrs. Halliday.
Who made that one up?
Me. Okay, so Raven is in the arms of her lover when the jealous wife bursts into the room and says, "So!"
It's supposed to be aha.
Aha, right. So, Lance Halliday, you are now gonna get what you deserve.
And Raven screams.
No!
She's terrified. She cries out.
No, don't, please, no, don't.
And then the jealous wife says,
First him, and then you house wrecker.
it's homewrecker, Mitzi.
Lance leaps for the gun. He tries to get it away.
And in the struggle, it falls to the floor. Raven, grab the gun. It's you.
Oh, oh, stop. Right there. I'm warning you.
Does Raven improvise her lines?
Well, no, they're not lines, of course.
And, you see, the jealous wife is too hysterical to worry about the gun. Who am I?
Raven.
Raven. She wrestles Raven for it. How do I wrestle myself? Ugh.
Right. Now, while they're wrestling, they both grab the gun. And the gun turns towards the jealous wife. And...
She pulls the trigger.
Lamb.
and falls to the floor in a pool of fake blood. Now, Raven thinks that she has killed Mrs. Halliday, the same way that Gavin thought that he killed Gunther. Mitzi, you can get up now. That's very good.
Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe that you two are really serious about this whole thing. This is a very cruel joke.
Well, cruel, huh? What do you think that Raven did to us, huh?
Hey, she ruined my acting career.
Not to mention our law practice.
Okay. I don't want to be a killjoy. I suppose this won't be the first time a practical joke has ever been committed. However, if Raven ever finds out about it, you two are in big trouble. She is a very vindictive woman.
Well, she's not going to find out about it. Then she'll know if this thing works that the police account was true.
Yeah. If it gets us back our theater, it's worth it.
Okay, well, don't let things get out of hand.
How?
Well, remember, Skylar Whitney let things get out of hand, and he wound up dead. Hello? Calvin, you back?
Yeah. Look, Dee Dee, what are the chances of seeing you?
No chance, Calvin.
Look, I know you may be a little upset, but could we at least get together for a cup of coffee?
No, Calvin, I can't see anybody right now. As a matter of fact, I just washed my hair.
He's never going to believe that.
Hey, Calvin can come over here. We're leaving.
We are?
Yeah, we are leaving.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to go to the studio, all right? I want to talk to Jim about resuming rehearsals anyway.
Calvin, if it's all right with you, you can come over here.
I'll see you in a little while.
That wasn't an easy thing to do.
Mike, I'm still not 100% sure that I did the right thing.
Well, Kelly, I'm a firm believer in trusting your instincts, and if you felt that it was the right thing to tell Jim Diedrichson not to leave town...
Please don't misunderstand me, Nancy. I wasn't trying to make a martyr out of myself or sacrifice anything. Quite the opposite.
Well, I think you scored a couple of points myself.
You do?
If Jim had left town, you can be sure that Valerie would have thought you were responsible.
And, well, I would have been, too. The big mistake that I made was getting on Jim's case so long.
Kelly, you did what you thought you had to do.
Of course, it wouldn't have been just that drove him out of town with the theater group closing down. There wouldn't have been any other reason for him to stay.
Except for Val.
Obviously, she's not too happy about the loss of the theater. In a way, it may have made her more sympathetic towards Jim.
Boy, feelings can really get complicated in relationships, can't they?
They certainly can. Kelly, incidentally, I saw Val today.
You did?
I dropped by her studio on my way home after Nancy told me about her mysterious caller.
Oh, yeah. The Black Widow. Yeah, you know, Mike, I hope for all of our sakes that she doesn't turn out to be crazy.
Oh, finish your coffee. I'll get that.
Thanks.
You expecting anyone?
No.
Oh, my goodness, speak of the devil. Come on in, Valerie.
Hey, hello again. I hope you don't mind my dropping in.
No.
I need a second opinion.
Go ahead. Would you like some coffee?
No thanks. I'm fine, really.
You sit down here.
Does this have something to do with what we were talking about today?
Oh, well, no, it doesn't have anything to do with that woman, but it does have something to do with Sky Whitney. Will you look at this and tell me if I'm going out of my mind or not?
What's it a picture of?
It's a picture of a man looking at the exterior of the Whitney Theater. Now, does that face look familiar to you?
Well, if I didn't know better, I'd say it was Skylar Whitney.
What? Oh, my. Does look like him. But what would be unusual for him to be looking at his own theater?
Well, it wasn't his when this picture was taken. It belonged to the Maskers.
Wait a minute. Is the picture recent?
It was taken less than 2 weeks ago by Jim Diedrichson.
Oh, come on. He's got to be joking with you. It couldn't have been if this is Sky Whitney.
Wait, this man bears a remarkable resemblance.
That's what I keep telling myself. But the likeness is so uncanny.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry about the way I look, but I warned you. I just washed my hair.
Usually when a girl tells you that, it's an excuse.
Well, this time it's for real.
Well, on you it looks terrific.
Well, have a seat and tell me, how are things in the big city?
Well, it's, big, just like they say.
Bronx still up? The battery's still down?
Well, I really didn't see that much of it. Although I assume everything's still in the right place.
I guess you saw a lot of your wife, though, huh?
Well, yeah, on stage anyway. She was really quite good. She got 4 curtain calls.
Is that why you left for New York so suddenly? Because you had tickets for her performance?
Dee Dee, you know I left so suddenly. After Star found out about us, she just took off. She didn't even give me a chance to say a word to her.
And you had to make sure that you got that word in, right?
Well, I couldn't just leave things the way they were.
Guess you must have had some pretty interesting conversations in the big city.
Well, actually, we didn't talk that much about it. I mean, Star didn't want to. She preferred to understand that this kind of thing sometimes happens to a man when he's left alone too long.
Thanks. Well, I guess you must feel relieved now your conscience is clear.
I hope you know what I mean. I didn't clear up much of anything. She preferred to kind of forget the past.
Could you do that?
Well, we tried real hard, but I think we both knew it was impossible.
Calvin, what are you going to do?
Do?
About this conflict that you have. How are you going to decide what it is that you really want?
Dee Dee, I already know exactly what it is I really want. What I don't know is how to make it happen.
Boy, Damien was really right about you. You are honest. Boy, you're too damned honest.
Yeah, well, did Damien have anything else to say about me?
Yeah. Damien also said that you loved me.
Dee Dee, I hope you know that's true.
I'm glad you're back. I was afraid, I thought maybe you weren't coming back. And then I would never get a chance to tell you.
Tell me what?
To tell you this.
Leave it to Smiley. Okay, all right. He's a lunatic. He's crazy. He's wild, but he's also a bulldog.
Bulldogs bite.
Oh, no. He wants this thing too much. I've never seen him in this kind of a mood. He'll do anything.
Yeah, that's just it. That's what I'm afraid of.
You know, he's had so many disappointments in his life. I'm afraid that if he has any more, he's going to crack up like Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah? Well, don't expect me to pick up the pieces if this scam doesn't work.
It'll work. You just wait and see.
I'm Nancy.
Hi. Well, what you doing?
Well, Mitz, we're just hanging out. You want to join us?
Yeah.
So, hey, I'm ordering you.
Excuses?
Jim, Missy and I were wondering when we're going to resume rehearsals.
Well, I don't know if we're going to resume rehearsals until we know where this company's going.
Well, what about acting lessons? I mean, why don't you give class?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Bring in a few extra bucks.
No, I just don't feel like teaching right now.
Come on, Jim. She's got to perfect her fainting technique.
I thought you had that feigning technique perfected.
No, but you see, I think it's very important not to get locked into one style of fainting.
Oh, my. Oh, brilliant.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Hey, what are these pictures? Are you classing this place up, huh?
Yeah.
Great.
Jim, what's been happening with this Raven Whitney caper, huh?
We got a man working on it on the Caribbean right now.
Yeah, apparently Raven Whitney's gone to the Caribbean for a vacation. Johnny's down there trying to hustle up a little romance.
Well, I hope he's not hustling up romance with Sid's money.
No.
Oh, no. Buffy Revere's.
Good. This could be great. You know, the atmosphere down there will be terrific for this stuff.
And if he makes it, we move on to Act 2.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Well, but I think this stuff will work. Boy, if Raven gives us back that theater, we'll be great. Hey, Mitz. Mitzi.
She's one of her dead faints.
Come on, Mitzi.
We're rehearsing again.
Get serious, will ya? Hey, come on.
She looks kind of pale.
Yeah. Hey, she's in a cold sweat. Boy, Mitch, you're getting real good with this stuff.
Wait a minute. If you ask me, this was a real thing.
Hey, get some water.
Mitzi. Are you all right?
Talk, Mitz. You all right?
Yeah, I just saw somebody down in the street.
So what?
He was right under the lamppost over there. I mean, he was looking up at me.
Well, there's nobody there now.
Here, you better drink this.
Cliff, I saw him.
What?
I swear to you. I swear it was Skylar Whitney.